record button. All right, we are good to go. So, for a short recap, you all left the Shattered Plains in a patrol with the Colin Kingdom, the High Prince, the Colin High Prince. And I just dumped over my snacks. I love that for me. You left the Shattered Plains with the Colin High Prince, and you took on a patrol. You took on a patrol north to the Kingdom of Rathalas, where the Herald Town had indicated that his shard or his honor blade was. You met along the road near the end of your journey. You met a former bandit who was fleeing away from the city, who warned you that there was some problems there. You arrived and made your way through the city relatively unseen. You interacted with a few people. You made your way into the mountain stronghold, and you stumbled upon a gathering where a speech was going to be performed. Deciding it best not to linger, you made your way into the jail. As you walked your way into the jail, you stumbled upon some guards who were eating. You stumbled upon a entire chamber. You stumbled upon an entire chamber filled with prisoners. And making your way to the back, you found some isolated cells, and within one of them was a group of 2 people. And with that, I will show you the image again. Upon looking through the cell window, you saw this. And given the way you are situated, it looks like Asha was the first one to peek in. So, with that being said, I do not remember your stealth checks. So, Ash, roll for me a stealth check, if you would, please, with advantage.
Right.
Well,
I'll
see if you
roll it again.
Yeah, see if you get better. See if you get better than a 9. $12. Right. Dice move. Okay. You look in and you see a very interesting sight. You see a kind of tan-skinned woman wearing green robes. She has the green glyph painted on her face. She has long, dark hair. Kneeling next to a sort of larger, rougher-looking woman in kind of rough-looking leather armor. The woman in the green robe is putting her hand to the face of the woman chained up. And her skin is glowing. And you see sort of wisps of smoke coming off of her hand. Roll for me a perception check.
Both?
Just mask.
Just mask. Okay.
12. 17. Okay. As you look, you see that the woman who is chained up has several cuts and bruises on her. And as the woman in green puts her hand against this woman's face, you see that the bruises and the cuts heal. The cuts slowly begin to close, and the bruises sort of fade over time. And it's oddly confusing to you. As you are sitting there with that high of a perception check, you can hear these two women arguing, or more accurately, debating. And why do I not have any music?
I'm hearing music. Well, kind of.
Why am I not?
Suspenseful music.
Why am I not hearing any? There, I have some music. I'm going to swap it over to this one. I'm going to up that a little bit. Okay, that's for me. All right. You hear them sort of discussing this over, or you hear them sort of arguing amongst themselves. Arguing is the wrong word. They seem to be debating. You get the gist that the woman in green believes that the bandits will do great things under Yilt's leadership. Yilt being the man who is currently in charge of Rathalaz. Whereas the chained up woman thinks that this new leader is just after power. She says that it's clear because Yilt executed the old bandit queen. Just killed her. The woman in green admits that the killing was probably wrong and that violence most likely wasn't the best choice. And that perhaps Yilt went a little bit far, but still seems to believe that ultimately it's for the greater good. And they seem to be kind of going back and forth with this discussion.
Remember correctly, you said something about my wind spirit being drawn or otherwise
Yes.
knowing of the other person or something of that nature. In what way?
As you're looking, the windspren that has been following you kind of rushes up to the window and looks in and says, she's like you.
It's like you.
Storm
guards.
Stormlight.
Ah, okay. We're still slightly unsure about what we are, though, right?
Yeah, your characters are not exactly certain what's going on.
All right. I'm back up to AK and tell him what I've seen, I guess.
All right.
Try not to make too much noise.
I don't.
Yeah. Do we
Just
have?
make sure I'm up in like an hour.
Say what?
Do we got? So we have.
Make sure I'm up in an hour.
Okay.
but you don't have to be quiet.
Okay.
Oh, good. I can start yelling.
Crying is a free action.
It is.
So we have one that might raise an alarm and one that might not. If we go in there.
That's what I was thinking too,
What's at the end of the hall? Have we checked that last door yet?
I do not
That-
believe so.
No,
Let's
I
just-
don't think so either.
Let's just make sure of what's there before we take any more action.
You wish to open the door? Okay.
I wish to peek it open,
Okay. You see
Quietly.
another cell.
and it's empty.
It's empty. Yes.
Okay. So clearly the chambers where we might find that blade isn't down here. Do we want to see if maybe one of them knows where the blade is, or do we want to just leave everything be? I don't like the idea of leaving all those prisoners chained up in the other room.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking the same thing.
What do you want to do?
Perhaps. I think you might be right with the idea about them, though.
Them, the two in front of us, or the other ones?
The two in front of us being able to have possibly help us, because they seem like they're talking like they know about stuff involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe.
Jahal says he'll guard the cell door if you two want to go in and interrogate them.
Well,
Right, so he'll block the door so that, you know, there's three of you guys, two of them. Really,
Yeah.
only one of them, because one
What-
of them's chained up. So he'll guard the door and make sure nobody gets out.
but the one that's not chained up is glowing, and I'm sure my character doesn't know what the hell that means.
Not quite yet.
All right,
Yeah, let's do that.
do
Okay.
that.
How are you two going to go into this room?
Calmly.
Jahal reaches down and pets your axe hound and decides he'll keep the axe hound with him while you two go in there.
All right.
So you two just want to kind of walk into the cell and strike up a conversation.
What's the plan here? We can't just say, "Hey, you guys know where the honor blade is." We can't do that.
You could try.
Well, I mean,
Neither
Good.
one of them are Parashendi, right?
Mm-mm. You're in
Okay.
trouble.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, either way, like if we go in and we just start yapping at them, they're either gonna think we're a part of the bandits, but if they're a part of the bandits, they wouldn't recognize, and they don't recognize us, then we could potentially be in trouble.
Or they could see the symbol on my blade and think that we are.
But they wouldn't know who we are, so why would they help us?
Maybe we can go in and offer to render aid to the one that's chained up. She's obviously trying to help her. We do have first aid supplies. In the
So
end,
you
they're going to
wanna
want
go
to.
in-
In the end, they're going to want to know why the hell we're there.
Well, yeah, help it, especially for helping them.
Yeah.
So, what do we want to tell them? That's the question.
Mm.
Jahal is scratching your axe hound under the chin. Who's a good boy?
Maybe if we just ask him where we can find him. Nah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like one of them's not going to really be helpful in that manner because one of them feels like they think that that person's going to do better, so they're not going to be helpful towards people being bad towards them. So we would have to establish we're either on their side some way.
Yeah, and in the end, there's going to be two questions: who the hell are you, and why are you here?
Yeah.
And I don't have an explanation for that. That's anything beyond what we are actually there for.
We could just go with that then. I mean, maybe
we're checking on prisoners. We checked on the prisoners next door, and everybody was good. And we came here, saw that you were injured, thought we'd render some aid.
But would bandits really do that?
It's true. And then if we're not bandits, why are we there?
So I think it would be better just to go straight forward with we're looking for the sword.
Okay. All right. And that being the case, do we go stern or do we go in, hands forward, saying just be, easy. We're not here to hurt you, type of thing. In other words, do we want to strong arm them or try and sweet talk them?
I want to point out that you saw no visible weapons on either of them.
Yeah, I mean, one of them was chained to a wall. Yeah. I would assume the other one is either a part of the new or hasn't been caught yet. One of the two. I don't know.
How about we go in initially reassuring them that we're not there to hurt them?
That works. Let's go with that because I feel like.
Which one of you is going to take the lead in this conversation?
They are not Parashindi.
You shall. You shall. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move you two over here. Jahal is going to take up a position at the door, along with your hound, who you have some control over. So Jahal, the hound is pretty smart, so I'm going to have the hound go watch this door, and you'll give it an order to come back if somebody comes down the hall.
Okay. Makes sense.
So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this door, and I'm going to put you there. Since you are talking to the girl, and I'm going to put you here. Actually, here's what I'll do. You there, and I'll put you right here.
Okay, boys, it's time for me to go do my thing.
Okay, we will, we'll wait a minute here while I get this all set up, so it's no big deal.
All right.
AK's got to go move his truck.
No.
Which is good. Gotta move his truck so that somebody can park in his garage. Which is important. How's it been going, Mask?
We're going pretty good.
That's good. That's good. That's what I like to hear anyways. Your wife doing better or about the same or?
About the same. The episodes don't come as quickly and as often, but it's, some days are better than others. The other day she had like three episodes in one day, and then like the next day she had like one, and then it's I think they've kind of chimed in and said that it's like stress related, so I'm trying to find ways to reduce her stress and do all that fun jazz. But I mean, honestly, it's all coming down to stuff in her own head that she needs to work out.
Yeah, I mean, stress is a funny thing. Like, some things that, you know, stress you out have zero effect on other people, and other things that, you know, don't stress you out at all drive people crazy. So
yeah,
it's a very complicated thing.
But yeah, overall not too bad. I mean, I saw my doctor the other day, Friday, and he was saying something along the lines of another 2 to 3 months probably with me being out.
Okay. Oh yeah, your shoulder's still messed up.
Yeah, which is more than I wanted to hear, but at the same time, like kind of what I expected.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that's just going to take time. The problem is do you have the time? My cousin tore his Achilles tendon deer hunting, and he's been out for just forever, and it's just driving him crazy.
Yeah.
So like I
think they said 5 to 6 months total from the day of the surgery, and I'm like 10 weeks in, so I'm not even, I'm only like not even 3 months or some bullshit like that, 3 or 4 months in. So I mean, again, not surprised, but at the same time, it's still kind of like, all right, I'm ready to go back to work now. I need to make money.
Well, I mean, it's not just that. It feels good to get something done too. Like,
yeah.
I'm that way too, where is like it's fun to relax and chill and take some time off, but after so long it's like, hey, I want to be productive. I want to do something.
Yeah.
So yeah, it gets a little rough if you don't have stuff to do. Or more accurately, if you can't do it. So.
Yeah, some of that too. That's a lot of that. Like, everything that needs to be done is all stuff that's like, oh, I can't lift this up because it weighs more than 5 pounds. And I can't do this because, and it's like,
Yep. Okay, well, I guess I'll take the garbage out. Oh, wait, I can't because I'm not allowed to pick that up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I'll go wash the car. Oh, wait, I can't move my arm that much because it will rip my arm apart. Yeah, it's just silly.
Fun.
No, I get it. I'm gonna have to edit the heck out of this VOD for this D&D session. Usually I just dump them on YouTube, but this one I'll have to edit. People don't need to hear you complaining about stuff.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that, boys. I'm back.
How dare you have a life and family, AK?
God
How
damn it,
dare
man.
you? You should know better. 20 points of psychic damage to Xeno Sun Sestival.
That guy can have it. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So picking back up, you guys open the door and sort of casually file in. Jahal takes up a position outside the door and kind of just stands there, and both characters look up rather surprised. The girl in chains is sitting on the ground, her arms chained above her head. And the lady in green stands up, and she's wearing her green robe, has the mark on her face. And her surprise kind of quickly vanishes as she sort of straightens up and looks at both of you with what you can only describe as supreme confidence. She does not view either of you as a threat in any way, shape, or form.
That doesn't bode well.
She looks you both over. And doesn't say anything.
I had something up and now I forgot what I was going to do. Crikey. Is it here? Yeah, all right, there it is. I'm going to address the shiny lady.
The shiny lady? Okay. Okay. Is that what you're going to call her?
No, that's just to differentiate between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
For you and my purposes.
Okay. Do you have your weapons like at the ready, or are they just kind of like stowed? Are they in your hands? Like just so I know how you guys are approaching the situation.
Just hanging where they usually hang.
Okay, just on your belt.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So you both walk in, hands empty, looking calm. Got it. Okay.
Yes. Non-threatening. What did the Spren say? I forgot what the Spren said to me the other night when we were doing the last time.
About what?
She said she's like us.
Yeah, so
like me, and
she's like you, and that she pointed to her and gestured and said Storm.
Yeah. Does she look like she can see the Spren?
Your wind Spren that's fluttering around?
Yeah.
No. In point of fact, nobody else seems to see it. AK never seems to see it or hear her. Jahal doesn't seem to see it. Your Axe Hound doesn't seem to see it. Nobody has ever seen hide nor hair of her.
Okay. All right. Cool. Trying to think of the words so it doesn't sound weird.
Just go ahead and say it, and we'll give me what you're trying to say, and we'll go from there.
I was thinking along the lines of telling them that we want to move the injured woman out of here to a more comfortable position.
So you're trying to make it out like you're like a bandit trying to assist the prisoner.
Not when you say it like that. Goddamn. Yeah, that is how that comes across, doesn't it?
That is kind of how it comes across.
Maybe start with.
I'm just gonna go with basic. We're not here to harm you.
Okay, so
we'll go with that for now.
So you're just gonna say that you're not there to harm.
Yeah,
them.
Harm them.
Okay.
Them. Yeah.
So you walk in. She stands up. She looks over you. She does not appear in any way intimidated at all. And you, Asha, state very clearly that you are not here to harm her.
Yeah.
Okay. She does not respond. She just looks at you. And waits.
Inquire about the injuries.
Yeah. Does she need assistance? I mean, I just watched her heal the person, though. That's like the part that's a little fucked up in my head. You know what I mean? Like I just watched her regenerate someone's wound. How are we gonna help her even more?
Who are you three?
We are
3?
oh, 3. Well, yeah, she probably saw.
She can see Jahal around Asha. He's standing in the doorway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't shut the door. He's acting as a block. Just so I don't say the wrong one. It's it's a shard sword, right? Not a
An honor blade, or so an honor blade is a weapon of the herald. They're very rare, very a lot of people don't even believe they exist. A shard blade is still a rare weapon, but they're infinitely more common than honor blades. So
okay, yeah. So shard blade's the one I was thinking of.
so you've come to you want to ask her about where the shard blade is. Like, what are you asking her about a shard blade?
I'm not. I wasn't gonna ask her. I was just trying to make sure, detail-wise, I wasn't picking the wrong blade.
Yeah.
We are seeking the shard blade and have suspected it's here.
Okay, so
know anything about it? Yeah. What?
You are okay. Just so that I understand, you are aware that the blade you're looking for is an honor blade.
Yes, but
but you don't want you don't.
Yeah.
You're trying to conceal the fact that it's an honor blade from her. Wonderful. Okay.
Well, didn't they think it was a shard blade anyway?
The guy you met on the road did. Said that the leader had a shard blade. Yes.
Well, her question was, "Who are you?" So I mean, you could just introduce us.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, but we're just all right. Yeah. I am Asha Shar Kayash. I have the whole thing over there if I really need to pull it up.
Yes.
And I make Sounds and Sevastopol.
Why did we pick such fucking mouthfuls?
and our friend behind us is Jahal. Who are you?
I'm Kaiana. Why are you here?
Back to Ash.
Kaiana. Kaiana.
Kaiana, the Truth Watcher.
Is your friend okay?
Do you like gesture to the girl on the ground?
Yeah, of course.
We're not friends. Why are you here?
Who heals someone that's not their friend? It's weird. We are seeking the shard blade. User.
You're seeking the shard blade. If it's money or fame you're after, go somewhere else. Immediately.
Kilo Man 007.
You turn that off.
Word I'm thinking of. We can't do that. We are. Let's say adventure. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not. We're on a quest.
You're on. So you're sort of implying that you have given your word that you will collect this shard blade.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. So you're implying you're saying that no, you have to get this shard blade.
Yes, that works. My brain is not working very well today.
It's mine never works very well. So, who would send you after this shard blade?
I'll look at AK on that one.
The rightful owners.
Well, that's a good answer. Roll a persuasion check for me. Okay.
Bear in mind, it's not Parashindi.
Ooh, not bad. 14.
Not bad.
The rightful owner sent you after a shard blade?
The only way this passes is to tell her what it really is.
Nope.
No. Yes. So that's my answer. I'm going to tell her yes.
Roll a deception check for me. Wonderful.
I knew that wasn't going to work.
Mhm. I think that's why he did that.
Mhm.
He's like, it's not a Parashindi, we're fine. I'm gonna get him with this one, I know it. Fuck.
I don't care for liars.
Well, it's not so much a lie as it is that I'm not at liberty to say anymore. That's the most I can tell you. What I've told you is true. We're here for a shard blade sent by the rightful owners. That's all I can tell you, and it is the truth.
And who is the rightful owner of the shard blade?
Now that I can tell her. Trying to remember the name of the temple.
The temple, the guy, or what? Like who? What are you trying to say?
No, just the general order. The stone.
The stone shaman or the stone's lord?
Yeah, stone shamans. Yeah.
You're going to mention the stone shaman.
Yes.
Roll another persuasion check with advantage.
Ew.
You are Shin. You are a stone shaman.
I am, but I'm not the rightful owner. I was sent by the rightful owner. But yes, I am a stone shaman. I mean, I am a Shin. Excuse me. Shin, sorry.
She asked if you were a stone shaman.
Oh yeah.
So
Am
you,
I?
you are.
Okay.
Okay. The shard blade is needed. It cannot be returned yet.
Can I ask what it's needed for?
Roll a persuasion check. $19. 19 is a very good roll. Where does that fall? As she would definitely try to resist it. Persuasion is presence, which is a spiritual.
Yep.
I wonder if Puala could help me with this.
Who?
No, I'm the only one that can see. No, I'm not the only one that can see Pualo, right?
Puahu can be seen by everybody.
Puahu. Okay, I wonder if he could help with this.
She. 19.
She, sorry.
You're fine. Okay. What did you ask again as I was figuring this out?
I asked if she could tell me what it's needed for.
Okay, yes. And you rolled very well. There is a storm coming.
I assume this storm is meant figuratively.
No. Yilt needs
No?
it. Cannot be returned yet.
Needs it for a storm. Well, if it's a humanitarian effort, we'd be happy to help him with it, and then return the blade, depending on what he's using it for.
Are you implying you're going to join the bandits?
I'm implying that if what he's planning to do with it is a good cause, then maybe we would be willing to help in exchange for return of the blade. Depends on what it's for, what she means by storm. I'm trying to get her to elaborate.
Roll for me a perception check.
Perception. My luck's going to run out on this. And there it goes.
5, 9. Your pocket seems very agitated when you say that.
Then I'd like to pull out Puahu.
You pull out Puahu?
Mhm.
And you show her to Kaiana, or do you just like kind of covertly pull her out and keep her in your hand? Like what are you doing?
Well, Puahu rustled around in my pocket, so I pull. Number one, I pull her out and look at her,
Okay.
and kind of say, "What?"
Do you give Puahu a clear view of Kaiana?
Yeah.
Do you try to hide Puahu from Kaiana?
No.
So you kind of just pull Puahu out and like sort of like hold her in the palm of your hand, like in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like the little Indian from Indian in a Cupboard.
Yeah. Got it. Only it's a tiny rock woman who has the ability to give you superpowers. As you pull Puahu out and show it to her, Kaiana seems very surprised. It's one of the very first time you have seen true shock on her face. Like, she looked pretty surprised, kind of surprised when you stepped in, but it was quickly gone. She's pretty surprised. As you pull Puahu out, Puahu turns and looks at Kaiana and says, She killed him. She's one of them.
Azo?
Yes, Tazo's dead. She was there.
Uh-oh. Well, that kind of changes things.
Let me look something up real quick while you guys discuss how to manage that. I need to look up a personality profile that I think I've read.
So at this point, I should not ask the question I'm about to ask. I should just keep my mouth shut.
I don't know what question you're about to ask, so
I was going to ask her why she killed the Shin.
Well, you can ask her that question. That's up to you. It's whether or not you feel that that's a good question to ask.
Okay.
Where is the personality profile for? He's gonna be at the end. That is not there. There we go. Okay. I gotta go back here real quick. You can go ahead and keep discussing things and talk about it. I am listening. I'm just looking up a little information, so.
Well, any discussion that we have, she's going to hear, right?
Well, you can talk amongst yourselves or to me.
Okay. Here's the thing. If she killed Tazo for it, she knows exactly what it is.
Possibly, yes.
Which means that she'll have no qualms in killing us either.
Can I ask the other one her name? The other lady that's in there, her name?
You are asking about the lady who's chained up. Are you asking Kaiana about her, or are you just asking the lady who's chained up?
Asking the lady who's chained up.
So you ask what her name is?
Yeah.
I'm Taryn. She seemed kind of confused that you're talking to her, but she says her name is Taryn. Teryn.
I would like to go ahead and put Puahu back in my pocket.
Okay, so you put Puahu away. Kaiana seems relatively shocked to see you with a spren. I have looked up the information that I need. You can feel free to continue the encounter as you see fit.
Can I ask Tyron why she's there?
I used to be the second in command here. Locked me up because I didn't know if I wanted to follow. She kind of shakes her head towards Kaiana. At which point in time, Kaiana kind of recovers from her shock and says, why do you have a friend?
Is there a reason not to tell her how I got it? I want so bad to question her about about Tazo's death.
Well, the other lady just almost kind of head nodded to the other lady, meaning I think she might be the fucking leader, the new leader. Was it Yilty? I think something like that.
YLT. Yilt was the new leader. Her name is Kaiana.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't think that. I think they're not friends, but she was healing her. And the other girl thinks he needs to be stopped.
Well, what are you in the ranks then, Kaiana?
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oof!
13. Give me
Bitch.
Another wasted 20. Damn.
It always happens that way with me, I swear to God.
What did you roll? You rolled a 13. Persuasion. How would she answer this?
What time was I supposed to wake you up?
Nick, in an hour.
Oh, well, guess what? Wake up.
She implies that she is not low ranking. I'm not exactly sure how to word it properly for her, but she implies that she's not among the common bandits.
Sure. That kind of makes sense. Okay.
Probably Yilpo.
You say that out loud.
No.
Dang it.
This dynamic is like fucking with my brain because she does. Because one of them is like, I'm assuming like command like rank of the new bandit group, and the other one's the second, which is like command of the old bandit, and she's healing her, but
I told you I had some fun stuff coming up for you guys.
oh man, curveballs. Why are you helping her if she's not a part of your crew?
Okay, that is a very good question. I did not see a reason to let her suffer, nor do I care for some of the measures that are being taken here currently. Why do you care?
It's in our nature. We just generally care for people who are suffering.
AK leaning into the Stones word. I love it. Inspiration point for you, sir. I can't give you one, but because it's not on the character sheet. But you have a plot die to roll at your leisure. Beautiful, AK. Thank you for that. Then leave.
Arg.
If you care, then leave. We have... The storm is coming. There is work to be done. Let us do it.
What is this storm?
Roll a persuasion check.
Give me a 20. God damn it. All right.
14, 18. Okay, let me get rid of that. It is beyond your comprehension.
Try me.
Guilt sees things. He knows. It is coming. Only we can stop it.
Oh, fuck.
You and you alone.
Not me alone. Us. Me. Guilt. Our order.
And what is that order?
Roll a persuasion check.
You're just going to keep doing that until it bones me, aren't you?
Nope. I actually have to do this.
Oh,
And
fuck.
there it goes. There it
Okay.
goes.
Yeah.
As she is about to answer you, you hear a bell chiming in the background. This is the complication for the natural one. You hear a bell chiming, and she kind of looks past you, past the door, and she looks you over. The guard will be changing soon. You should leave. Now please, let me by. I have no wish to fight you.
And we have no wish to fight you either.
Then please,
But we have a job to do.
let me by. And at which point in time she's going to start walking towards the door past you, Asha, and AK.
I'm going to split and let her go through.
Jahal kind of looks past her quizzically. Let her go.
Let her go. She's not our prisoner.
Okay.
Can
She
I-
then... What?
Can I move over to the other one and attempt to free her?
So-
hold on 1 second. So you guys are not going to stop her from leaving. You're just going to let her go.
Temporarily, as she passes by, I'm going to put my hand out and say, enough of this. You killed a Shin for this blade. You know exactly what it is and why we want it and why you shouldn't have it.
Okay, so let me... So as she's passing by, you grab her arm.
No. I don't grab her. I just
Okay.
put my hand out like, hold
Okay.
on 1 second,
Sure.
and then
So-
and say it.
Okay, so I'm going to move Jahal out of the way because you've let him know that he'll move. So you sort of stop her at the door and you say, you tell her that she killed Tazo and took the blade and she knows what it is. You've said all that.
Mhm.
Okay. She seems to deflate a moment. The confidence that she had kind of crumbles. Was he dear to you?
Yes. In fact, he is how I came into possession of Puahu, my spren.
I
I swore to him that I would get that blade back upon his death.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage, please.
He's not lying.
13. Why does one dice? Okay. Roll a perception check for me as well. Just so I can see how much detail I'm giving you here. A natural
Tell me-
20.
Tell me all of
Opportunity.
it, Game Master.
You can
That-
see
doesn't
through
that get
her
him too?
clothes. She's hot. No. She's secretly a pair of Shen. No. Opportunity. Okay, I got to figure out a good opportunity for this. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this. That opportunity is not going to come into play now, but I'm going to mark a note immediately because I need that note. That is huge. You have no idea how huge that is, but you will. Okay, hold on. I spelled that wrong. Okay. As you say this, you see a tear roll down her face. She is genuinely upset. And you can tell that this woman is quite broken up. And in a very sort of shaky voice, she says, "I'm sorry. His death was regrettable. I tried to talk him out of killing the Shin Man, but he felt it necessary to make sure no one followed us. I'm sorry." And with that, she leaves. Not over Matt. Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn this on real quick. Just pull her out. With that, so does anybody else want to try to stop her or anything? Or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. With that, she
I'm good.
leaves. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then with that, she leaves.
Yep.
And that leaves you guys here.
Would like
With
to
with your high perception roll, AK, you also notice as she leaves, she gestures to a hook next to the door that has keys on it.
So I'll grab the keys and toss them to Ash.
Okay. You guys did a great job there. Well done, guys. Well done. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. You now have a set of keys, Ash.
I'm going to attempt to free the other lady.
The keys unlock her manacles and you let her go.
Let's see. So she's a former person here. Can we ask her to help get us to where the bandit leader would be?
You mean you want the old bandit leader or Yield?
Yield.
Okay.
No. I presume they moved right into the same, like, to where the other one would live, but, you know, maybe.
Never know.
Sure.
She said she doesn't really know exactly where he is, but if you'd help her take the place back, perhaps she'd help you find him.
Who's going to be the leader then?
Me.
Is she going to take the lead?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She was second in command before.
Ash, I have a feeling we're going to have to take this place anyway in order to get that blade.
The blade is the compensation for our help? Is that what you're thinking?
Mm.
Is that what you want to play on her?
Yeah, I feel like just being straightforward is the thing. You know, we're here for the blade. We will help you get your camp back. But in the end, when Yilt is done, we leave with the blade.
As long as you can have the blade. As long as I get to chop that bastard's head off.
Deal. Ash, you good?
Yeah. Let's go free the ones in the next room over. I would assume they're going to be kind of tired and weak, but...
Jahal, you good with this?
You look out the door and Jahal is still scratching the axe hound under the chin. Who's your good boy?
Jesus Christ.
I guess he's good.
You know, I might have to try. You're gonna have to send me the image of Jahal again at some point.
Oh yeah, okay.
You giving him Scooby snacks too?
Yep.
I'd say we go free the other prisoners.
She says the other prisoners.
Yeah, there's other prisoners in the next room.
Lead the way.
A couple rooms down.
So you guys head out towards the other place?
Yep. To I believe that door with the barrels on it.
Okay. So you lead her into this room?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am not going to put you all in there because it's going to get very, very crowded.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But she goes in and you guys use the keys that you have to unlock all the prisoners.
Wait a minute. Some of them are bandits, right?
So they're
all bandits.
Yeah, they're all bandits who have been chained up.
Okay, so there needs to be a conversation there. We'll free you, but we're taking this camp back. See what they say.
Taryn says all of these are ones that are loyal to me, or loyal to the old bandit. Yeah. So, except for this one, she doesn't know who this one is.
Well, let's not quite unchain that one yet, then.
So she says there's two parishmen. There's this one right here, and this one right here. So these four here are unchained. The humans are all unchained, and then she goes over and unchanges the parishmen who she says were here when the Bandit Queen was here. She also says this guy was here when the Bandit Queen was here, but he's just kind of a weird dude who's been around for a while. She doesn't really know why.
Wasn't he like a special race or group or some bullcrap?
He has silver skin that is covered in a lot of tattoos that you cannot understand or read. If you would like to do a like a lore check or something on him, I can give you a little more information maybe, but
sure, I will do a lore check on him. 16.
16. Oh, I thought you rolled a 5, and I'm like, you have an 11 plus on lore?
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have heard stories of silver-skinned people like this. They are a race of, I'm going to say Sia Imian. SIAH space AIMIAN.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Siaman, maybe?
Mayan, I would say. I could probably look up the thing.
Works for me.
You don't know much about them because their homeland was destroyed a very long time ago. The Silver Kingdom of Imea, which is now gone. But they're very rare people. You've just you remember one time sitting in a tavern talking to a guy who, and talking about your travels, and he said he had met one of these people before. Could be this one, could be a different one, you don't know. But he told you a little bit about this race of people who has long been gone. And you are also aware that, because this was something that was brought up, that the tattoos are not tattoos, that these people can control the pigment of their skin and create writing on their skin. If I recall correctly. I believe that's this race of people. I will look that up real quick. Let me just look this up real quick just so I can make sure. Yes, so they have the ability to they seemingly have the ability to change the pigment of their skin in a way that can create sort of writing or things like that. So
Do we leave him or do we bring him?
are you asking that in front of him, or are you like talking outside the door?
Oh. Outside the door, I guess. Quietly.
Okay.
Maybe we should just leave it to the good judgment of the leader.
So you
Tiern? Or yeah.
Tiern, yeah.
Tiern.
So you are freeing every other bandit but him?
I'd say we'll leave it up to Tiern, honestly. I like that idea.
Okay. She frees everyone, including the parishman. At which point in time, she looks over at him and kind of looks at him. He says, me next, please. Me next. And she looks him over and, all right, lets him go. Doesn't seem to be much of it. He's not carrying any weapon or anything like that. So she lets him go. With this, let me just double check everything here. Okay, so what happens is these four people are to sort of go past this without taking a long time. These four people decide that they appreciate being freed, but they're not gonna fight. This singer, not gonna fight. This one decides to join you. These four decide to fight. And Axis comes out and joins you guys, and so Tiern is in here sort of talking to this group of people and kind of rousing them and getting them to sort of like, we're gonna take back our home. We're gonna fight and end this right now. And the silver skin guy comes out and he walks over to all three of you individually and like grabs your hand and shakes it vigorously. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for letting me out. I've been in there for like a week. It's terribly boring in there. Thank you so much.
Sure thing.
I'm Axes, and you are? Axes, Axies.
Make case on Sevastopol.
That's a mouthful. I love it.
Asha Shark Kayash. Oh fuck.
Your names are so interesting. And you, sir? I'm Jahal. That one's great too.
Like all I can think of is like, I'm sorry, but all I can think of is like the episodes of like Star Trek when they're talking like Klingon and then like he's saying the whole name and it's like son of,
Yep.
father to,
Yep.
From the house of.
and then that one guy's just like, I'm Fred.
Yep.
Oh my god.
This is wonderful. Why are you all here?
It seems we're here to free this camp
And get a shard blade.
and get a sharp blade. Yeah.
A worthy quest of note. I will make sure to write that down. I am a collector of stories. And you actually see on like a portion of his like shoulder, he kind of looks down and you see your names appearing on his skin
Oh.
as he physically does it. I am going. You will be remembered. And with this, okay, this is going to be very difficult. Tyrion wants to take the lead. I'm going to pull you guys back here, and I'm going to pull him back there because he's not going to fight. Then I'm going to do this. It is at this moment.
Mm.
I realized. Fuck.
I wondered about that.
Wondered about what?
That room.
It is at this moment that that bell you sounded takes effect, and I'm not going to use these. You see 4 guards come down the steps to take their shift. You did not do that.
So she didn't sound the alarm.
They group up and they see a mass of people in the hallway and they kind of hesitate. I am going to transition to something a little bit more appropriate.
Benny Hill theme.
Yep. I'm going to clear the chat thing as well. They kind of like reach for their weapons slowly and Tyrion kind of yells out, "Why are you following that dog?" Right? And
Mm-hmm.
they sort of like hesitate, but they don't seem to like immediately respond. Would any of the party like to speak up and maybe try to help her persuade these guys, or you just want to attack them? What would you guys like to do?
Let's help her persuade them, because if they join us, that's so much the better.
Okay. What would you like to say to kind of try to like
I'd like to say, easy guys. No one has to get hurt here. Let us help you take your home back.
Roll a leadership test with advantage. Leadership. $21.
Burning all of our good rolls away.
I know. I'm going to have to sleep with a pair of shindy tonight to get any of it back for tomorrow.
These two sort of approach and look you guys over, and then I'd like our home back. Joins up with the group, leaving these two over here.
Yay. What's people to fight? Yay.
Come on, guys. Think it over.
Roll an intimidation check. With advantage. You can roll with advantage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a lot of you. Natural 20. Yeah, they just go, you know what? Not worth it. They just drop their weapons and like leave. No.
Leave?
Yep. No. I'm not fighting these. I'm not taking out an army. I'm good. They just leave.
I'm going to come back with more. Damn.
Well, let's keep moving. Moving on.
This is going to be so difficult. Can I copy this? How many do you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bandit? Okay, this is fine. No, I love this. I can do, oh, that makes my life so much easier. Okay, why? Why is this like this?
Why is it like that? Because it can be.
Hold on, I have to check something real quick. Why is this set up this way? How do I make this work properly? That's not right. Why does this look this way? Hold on. I need to figure this out real quick because this is actually kind of important for the next scene. I thought this was going to be 2 maps. It is not. Why is this like this?
What you ask for, heavy is the crown.
Yeah, but I don't remember how to activate this stuff.
Uh-oh.
Get a black screen.
It says there is no token. Oh, I couldn't read all of that. Yeah, black screen.
Okay, that's good. I don't want you to see this yet.
Okay.
Loading screen. We're back into the hallway.
Yes, I am putting you there. I'm trying to figure out why this doesn't why this does this way, because I don't want it this way. I really don't want to watch a
YouTube video.
yeah, I really don't want to watch a 20-minute video to try to figure this out. I thought it would just be 2 maps. Icons on the map that function like doors.
So heavy is the crown.
Yeah, I get that there's a different elevation thing, but why? How do I activate this? Because all of this should be... I don't want to do it this way. I didn't know this would be so annoying, or I would have figured this out yesterday. I thought it was going to be... I am angry.
Breathe. Breathe. It'll be okay. You'll figure it out. You're smart.
This is what I'm hoping. I didn't want to do that. That's fine. Maybe that will do something? Did not do anything. How... Let me... This is one of the things I probably should have looked up. Boundary... Tabletop... Okay, so this is what I'm looking at, but how do I activate different... Why are you... Why is that layer invisible? Is it the token I have to change? No, it's got to be the map. Everything else works. I really wanted this to be like a reveal thing. This would have been really cool, but I don't think it's going to work. Okay.
Can you just do the reveal and then we'll...
Yeah, I'll do it. I know how to handle it. It's just, I was kind of hoping... I was kind of hoping to have it be... Yeah, well, okay, we're just going to have to do it in 2 separate installments. So we're going to do a little theater of the mind thing. I am going to... back here, we're going to copy all of this, then we're going to go back to where I was. Okay. No, not you. I need to move. Guys over there. Guys up there. You there. You there. You there. You there. Okay. That is what I need. Okay. So, you guys, I want to go over to here. Yes, okay. So you guys... You guys make your way back up this set of stairs here. Right?
Yep. Okay.
And into this hall, and then back where you were before, where the group of people was taking place.
Yep.
And as you walk down, you see that things have kind of settled down. Before there was a little jostling, now there is now there's not. I am going to be unable to show you everything the way I would like. It's my fault. I should have figured it out, but we'll do it the way I can.
Okay.
As you make your way into this room, what you see, I'm going to show you. This is... if you look at that battle map, you come in at the bottom right. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
And on the left in the middle is a dais, and you see people standing up there, but we'll get to that. There is a bunch of bandits crowded around the ring outside, and there is a number on the platform. The wooden platform is suspended by chains. You can see the 3 chains on the screen.
Yep.
Okay. You can close that for now. I will open it back up, but you can close that for now. As you walk in, this is what you see. The gentleman on the stone pillar is holding a incredibly long sword. The lady standing next to him is Kaiana, and he is giving a very rousing speech. The gentleman you see he's tall, and his skin is golden. On one side of this enormous cavern, it opens into the canyon. That would have been on the north side of the map, overlooking the stained and shattered remains of a once white palace. I'll reopen that map in a second. A round wooden platform spans the entirety of the cavern, suspended by thick iron chains. A crowd gathers here, looking eagerly up onto the ledge on the other side of the cavern. There is an ornately carved stone ledge protruding from the tunnel wall. That is the ledge itself, not the pillar. And upon the ornately carved ledge is a stone pillar that is very rough hewn. And there is a tall, golden-skinned man wearing long green robes, and his face is painted with the green glyph in question. The design curls around his eyes, coming to a point above his clean-shaven chin. He appears to be giving a rather rousing speech. Is there anything you would like to do as you walk in, or are you going to wait for a moment?
What is Tyr and the others going to do?
Okay, let me reopen this map. So you can close the image I sent you. Let me reopen the battle map. I can't get this battle map for some reason. That's my fault. So you all are now crowded kind of in the bottom right. And on the dais, you see maybe like 30, 40 bandits.
Are like, what, 9?
Yes. Hold on. You have, I don't remember. Give me 1 second.
I wonder how many of these people she could recruit quietly.
You have 4, 8. You have 8 bandits with you. Well, you have 7 bandits. You have 1 parishman, and then there is the 3 of you.
Versus how many on the platform?
About 30 or 40.
Yeah, see, that's why I wonder how many she could quietly recruit.
So you guys you guys walk in and you see him kind of giving this rousing speech. You see people like cheering. There's
Probably
nothing
not many.
there's nothing you're going to do immediately.
You said there's just the exit we came in, and then there's like that tunnel where the dais is, essentially.
Yep. And then
And that's it?
and well, there's the open. Do you still have the map open?
Yeah.
The thing in the top left opens up out into the canyon, so there is open air out there.
So
Gotcha.
the platform is suspended by chains.
Yes.
Are these how big are these chains? I'm assuming they're massive. We wouldn't be able to cut them. Is there like a releasing mechanism, and how far up is it from the bottom?
That's a very good question. I would probably say it's like 10 feet up.
Oh, so not terribly far.
Yeah, 10, 15 feet up. It's not massive, but if I show you this picture again, you can see the chain hooked up to the dais. That's what it looks like.
About the size of a guy's chest, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and there's no like quick release, I'm guessing.
Not roll a perception check.
Okay. I think the chain's metal.
You're not even sure if it's metal. It could be glass. You're not sure, dude.
God damn it.
There's even a pair of Shendy with you. What's going on, Zeno?
Oh my god!
Yeah, but
that's why he's distracted by the parashendi.
Oh,
No.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
That's a male parashendi, isn't it? You said it was a parishman.
I think it. Well, parishman is the general name for the group, the like slave group.
Okay.
I think that one is female.
No, I don't know what the hell.
I can look real
Losing
quick.
my riz.
I gotta find the name. I know the name. I believe it is. Who is that? Well, Asha will like her.
Yay!
I have to find. Let me click here real quick. It is that. Okay. Are you in here? You are not. So I think it's a she. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna say it's a she. So. Is there a story here? There is not. Yeah, I'm gonna say she. So you guys come in. So you have looked around. You cannot see any sort of quick release mechanism. In point of fact, with the complication, you can't really see much of anything with the crowd of people. Other than what I've told you. Is there anything
This would
else
be
you
a good
got?
time for that opportunity to show up.
Maybe. Is there anything else you guys would like to do immediately upon entry? Again, you guys have just kind of crowded in that bottom right-hand corner. Some of the bandits are still, they've kind of crowded around up to the north and to the south of the platform. They're not on the platform yet, but they've kind of crowded in, and you three, along with your axe hound and the silver skinned man, are sort of crowded around the entrance. Is there anything you guys would like to do immediately?
No. Not me.
No, not off the top of my head.
Okay.
I mean, so the big wooden disc, there's a bunch of bandits there.
Yep.
And then up on the dais, it's just him and her, right?
That's what you see at the moment.
Okay.
If you want to roll a perception check, you can look a little more, but there's a big crowd kind of between you and it. The dais is technically a little bit above you, so you can see these people, but you can't like make out a lot of detail. So if you want to roll a perception check, you can.
You know what? Why not?
Why not indeed?
It's a perception check. Why not? Where did my... There it is. Okay, there's my character sheet. I closed it because it was in the way of everything else. Yeah.
12. As you shift around, you can kind of see that there's a couple of other bandits up on the platform with him.
Yeah.
Looks to be more than one, less than five.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Probably.
What? Yeah, some bodyguards probably. Yep. All right. Anything else?
No, I think we're gonna continue watching, I guess.
Okay. Tyrn pushes past you and leaps up onto the dais and just bellows out.
Oh, great.
You face me, right? She kind of pushes her way through the group of the bandits, and as she does, the bandits kind of part. They're kind of surprised to see her. A number of these bandits are wearing green cloaks. Some of them even have the glyphs painted on their face, but as the second in command from the former pushes her way through the crowd, they part for her. You get a little better look at the platform, and Yield looks down at her with utter disdain. And addresses the crowd instead of her. Free folk of Rathalan, you have suffered for decades at the hands of the Alethi High Princes, but you are not alone, and you are not without power. With faith in the heralds, you can be soul cast into something new. And this is when he raises his shard blade up above his head. And you get a good look at it. It looks to be as Tazo described it, the stolen honor blade. He steps off of the dais he is on onto the platform and strides forward, waving the sword above the heads of the crowd. And this sword is a good, 6-7 feet long. It's huge.
The heralds, he said?
Yes, he said, with faith in the heralds, you can be soul cast into something new. It comes. The night of sorrow. The true desolation. The Everstorm. Rise up, outcasts of Rathalas. You must speak again the ancient words, but first, let us dispose of these intruders. Your valor will be rewarded in the tranquil halls. As the bandits gather, they sort of look from him to you. It is at this point that Yilt swings his blade down and cuts through the chain, holding the platform. That's connected to the pillar or the walkway he was standing on, and the platform tilts and rolls, and literally everybody on it sort of shudders as it begins to tip downward towards there. Some of the bandits fall off of the platform. Some of them do not. It is at this point that I am going to put us all into combat. This is going to be interesting because I don't know how I'm going to do this quite yet, but we will get there. Let me close this. I don't need this anymore. Woo. You are not in combat because you are not going to take place. Wonderful. All right, if you guys would be so kind as to click on the battle tracker and decide if you'd like to go fast or slow, please do.
I am going to go slow.
All right.
AK's showing up his mask again, by the way.
What? Oh, it's because I have to change that every single scene.
Oh, wow.
I figured I'd let you know that way we're not.
Combat. And where am I? Character. Mask. Oh, okay. So I need to...
Yeah, hold on. Just wait a second. It's fixed.
I would like to go slow. How do I change that?
You are set to slow. So you have to click the little clock next to your character.
I don't have a clock next to my character.
Are you looking at the battle, the combat encounters?
Yeah, so up like where there's chat messages, click the crossed swords.
Yeah, I see AK and there's a pan to combat thing, but that's it. But it does show me a slow, so that's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay,
that's fine.
So, just for the sake of ease, everyone's going to go slow because of the tilting platform.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you guys, since you went slow, I can handle this properly. As the bandits on the platform recover, you can close that map now. As the bandits on the platform recover, you see Yilt raise his hand, and the stone underneath his feet begins to ripple. What did he use? But he does, oh, he does have that. The stone around his feet begins to ripple as you watch a massive stone spike spears up from the ground through the pillar, or through the platform, and destroys it. For some reason, this map has layers. They're supposed to be what you saw before and what you see now, the busted up map. And I don't know, you can see the layers, but I don't know how to make them appear properly, so we're just gonna
I didn't have bread or anything, but
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're
when I
probably-
did have moldy apparently.
Okay. Thank you.
So we're just going to roll with this. So he uses this ability, and you can see it right here. This massive stone spike spears up through the platform, and causes everybody on it to essentially fall down 15 feet into the pit. You guys who are on the side are a little bit protected from that, although there is a big cloud of dust and debris and smoke. And as the dust settles, you see a number of bandits stand up, but not nearly as many as there was before. So that is his first turn, I believe. He is then going to step back a little bit. And he's going to kind of use this dais as cover. It is at this point in time that everyone else gets a turn. So AK, Jahal, and Mask now get a turn. For the sake of argument, all of these people are positioned where they are, but they are all prone, along with all of the bandits who are currently laying down. The ones up here are not. Also, this pit is now about 10 feet down. So, the rubble beneath you is about 10 feet down. The platform was about 5 feet higher than the walkway you're currently on, and the platform over here was about 5 feet above that. So this platform is about 10 feet above this walkway, and the pit is about 10 feet down into the ground, just so you guys are aware. That's going to lead us to AK's turn. It is currently your turn. You have 3 actions you can do. What would you like to do? Also, this girl was over here in the picture, so I'm going to put her over there in the picture. Actually, I don't want this anymore. I want this. All right, AK, your turn. 3 actions. You have just watched a giant stone spear thrust up from the ground, completely obliterating this platform, causing everyone to collapse into the pit, literally from Yilt raising his hand. What would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to ask Puahu if she can help in any way with this.
With what?
Getting the blade. We're here. The blade is right there.
So you want to pull Puahu out and ask if she can help with it?
Yeah, if there's anything she can do to help us get that blade.
I can only help you.
Can you get me up on that platform?
Not without more from you.
All right. How far away is he right now?
Let me measure. From you, about 67.5 feet. 65 feet.
Okay, can I see him?
Roll a perception check. Because he is kind of hiding behind that pillar. He's kind of covered. You know he's there, but getting a clear shot would be very difficult. If you want to try to use your bow.
Okay. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get in a position to use the stone spear talent. But that's not going to happen from here. And if I get on the platform is actually below me, so that'll make it even harder to see him.
Stone spear talent?
Yeah. Let me look back at it. Stone spear, yeah. Spend one investiture to make a ranged cohesion attack against the physical defense of a target within 60 feet of you. Rolling 2d4 impact damage. That is in my list of talents. It's one of the ones that's highlighted.
Is that under the tree?
Yeah.
You do not have that highlighted.
I don't.
You do not have the stone spear talent.
Wow, that's all the rest of them are dark, and the ones there's like memories of stone.
Okay. So those are ones that you can buy, but if you look at the one on top, you see how it has a blue outline on it?
Oh, that's the only one I have then. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do not have the stone spear talent.
Okay.
So you remember, if you look at your character sheet, under the tab on the right, the little feather is the details. The one underneath that is the actions that you can do.
Okay.
Right. These are the things that you can do. You do. I'm telling you right now, you do not have the Stormlight actions yet. Your character is not cognizant of those quite yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can technically do them, but they're involuntary at the moment because you haven't spent a lot of time trying to figure it out what it is.
So these Stormlight actions, I'm not cognizant of those.
No, you have them, but yeah.
I don't know how to use them. Okay.
Not quite yet.
You're like Peter Parker when you just got bit.
Yep. You're trying to figure out how you can shoot web. You ain't got it yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then I guess the thing to do is to join the fray. I'm assuming that those two bodyguards up there are archers.
That would be safe to assume, as they are currently pulling up bows.
Okay. Then what I want to do is run out about 8 feet. Just out here somewhere, which it's not letting me. There we go, right there.
You have 40 feet of movement, but you are going to be, you're going to have to go down here. So I'm going to require you to make a athletics check to go downward if you want to jump down there.
My bow won't reach those archers, will they? From here?
What is the range on a short bow? The range on a short bow is 80 feet. So yes, you can hit them. Okay,
well then let's just start doing that.
Okay, so you pull out your bow and you want to take a pot shot. Which archer would you like to target?
Uh, this one.
Okay. So click
I
on
need
him
a T,
and press T.
and then under weapons.
So under actions, do strike short bow and click the little bow icon.
Action, strike, short bow, and hit the roll. Are you kidding? Oh, that's a 19.
Yeah, the
I thought it was
5
gonna
is
be a
for
1.
the 5 is for damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you smoke him with an arrow, my dude. So you guys see AK pull his bow out and shoot a arrow over the fray, and it flies true and smashes into this guy's chest. Let me just make sure it hits the right one. It does. Smashes into that guy's chest, and he is now incredible. Like he took his hand off his bow and he's like clutching at his chest right now. He's very wounded. That leaves you with 2 additional actions.
I would like to go for the other guy then.
You cannot do 2 attacks in the
Cannot
same
do that.
turn.
Okay.
Can. Are you
So
an expert with
then-
dagger?
With the dagger expert.
You have the spearheaded dagger and you have a knife proficiency. So yeah, I believe you can throw that up to 60 feet. Let me double check that.
Can I do a perception check and just see how the health of everybody down there is?
Yes. So go ahead. That would be use a skill. So that would take up 1 action. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Knife strike says thrown 2060.
Yeah, I got to figure out what 2060 means. Perception check. Everybody you see is in relatively good condition. 243 is the page I'm looking for. They're shaken up and they're all currently prone. So they're laying down from the thing falling over. But they are not in. They're not in like a. They don't seem to be like they've got open wounds or they're cut up and bruised and stuff, but they're not like in any massive negative condition.
Okay. Then what I would like to do is I would like to jump down on the platform.
Okay.
And I'm going to want to rush forward, all of this at once. I want to rush forward to attack this guy with my dagger.
Okay.
On the way by, I want to yell at, what's her name, Tiara?
Tyrion.
Tyrion. Yeah, I want to yell at Tyrion, get up.
Okay. Okay, I will allow that. What I want you to do is roll for me an athletics check as you jump down into this pit filled with rubble to see if you can maintain your footing.
Okay.
Seven, 8, you do not. You jump down, and the momentum of going down 10 feet causes you to sort of stumble, and you end up falling prone right here.
Okay.
You can still yell out to Tyrion to get up, but you have fallen down, and you're going to have to use... prone is not a very bad condition. It just means that you're just prone. It's going to take 5 feet of your movement to stand up, and that is going to be your 3 actions, so that's your turn.
Okay. So I've yelled at her and I'm standing, right?
Nope.
Okay. So do I not have any movement left to stand with?
No. So the thing about it is you did an attack. That was a 1 action. You did a perception check. That's another action. And then you did a movement, which is your 3rd action. I let you do an athletics check on your movement to see if you could maintain your footing going down, which technically should be another use a skill, but I'm going to call it out. The fact that you failed the athletics check means you lose the rest of your movement. That's how I'm determining that.
Cool. All right.
Okay. That's going to lead us to, why is my music gone again? I want creepy boss music, and I don't have it. I'm not going to use that playlist, then. We'll use this playlist. That's going to lead us to Jahal. Jahal is going to... What is Jahal going to do? Jahal is going to see that you have shot that guy.
He shot the bottom archer, right?
Yeah, he shot the bottom archer. He can move 30 feet. What is the range? Well, that's... Wait, no, I can get in range. Can I? Can't Jahal get in range? Oh, hell yeah. Jahal is going to make a beeline. So Jahal is going to work his way over here. He's going to move 30 feet. Probably over there's more like 30 feet. He's going to crawl around here and stay on the ledge. And then as the crow flies, he is going to pull out his javelin.
Yeah.
And he is going to chuck it at that bottom guy.
Every group needs a dwarf. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I love it. He is going to chuck his javelin.
Does that make me the elf?
He's gonna miss. Why, Jahal? You were so cool there a minute ago. So Jahal pulls out his javelin and lets it fly across this gap, and it flies right past this guy's ear and buries itself in this pillar that Yilt was standing on. And he curses himself, and then instead of doing anything else, he is going to... That's not what I wanted to do. He is going to enter Vigilance Stance as a last action. So he's going to kind of get his shield up between him and the enemies and like protect himself. That is his turn. Mask, that leads to you. You have currently seen AK jump into, shoot an arrow, almost kill a man, jump into a pit, fall over, and then yell at a prone woman while prone for her to stand up.
While prone.
You have seen Jahal rush forward like an Olympian, chuck a javelin at a nearly dead man, miss, and then put a shield up and kind of like get behind it to prepare himself for combat. You, sir, have 3 actions. What would you like to do? Remember, you have a pet as well now that you can control.
I do believe I need to hit the right button. That helps to start with. Come on. Thank you. I'm going to target the archer on the top.
Okay.
And we are going to let a longbow arrow go on his face.
Go for it. That will hit. So you loose an arrow. So you let loose an arrow over this chaos. It flies true, strikes this man in the shoulder, and he looks pretty wounded now. It was a good hit. You see blood drip down from his arm as he kind of looks at you, pretty angry. What would you like to do now?
How intimidating is the axe hound nowadays? That's my question.
I mean, it's like a German Shepherd. It's a big dog.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So if I'm reading this correct, the way your animal bond works, you can communicate simple concepts with your animal companion, and they generally attempt to help as requested. Your animal companion alerts you of incoming danger while you can sense 10 feet. While you can sense them within 10 feet of you, each of your defenses increases by 1. I don't know what that does. During combat, your animal companion follows the rules for allied NPCs. See rules and turns in chapter 10. I'll have to look that up. However, if your animal companion hasn't acted this round, you can use a free action to call upon them to act during your turn. So you can have the animal act during your turn to immediately use actions of your choice. Then at the start of their next turn, they gain that many fewer actions than normal. So let me look up allied rules. So what I think it means is basically they act like an NPC unless you order them to do something.
Right.
So if you double click on the 301, if you double click on the Axe Hound, it should give you a list of the things that it can do. Yeah, so it will act like an allied NPC on his turn, moving as you at your direction. Unless you want it to act sooner, in which case then it can act when you act. So, for instance, if you look at the slow adversaries, all of those guys are going to act before your Axe Hound. But if you decide, hey, I want it to act now, you can use a free action to have it do 1 or 2 of its actions immediately.
Got you. I was just trying to think of like how they work with companions in this game, because I don't know, like go bite him, that kind of thing. But yeah. I'm not sure. Like, does it have bites? Does it have like I can't see anything on him. Like I can't.
Have I not configured ownership properly?
I have the animal bond on my thing. I just don't see.
So on the map, can you double click on the Axe Hound icon itself?
I double click on it, nothing happens. If I right click on it, nothing happens.
Let me see if I can give you I have to do it this way, I guess. Actors. Delete this one. Configure ownership. You are an owner. Okay, double click on it now. It looks different. It's underneath your character.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, nothing.
Nothing?
Hold on, wait. No, I got one. It's on the players section on the right there.
Yep. It's underneath the players section, but yes.
Yes. Yes.
That is what it can do.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Coming in actions. Strike bite.
I don't know.
Paintings. After an enemy. Can I would assume I can order it to protect, say, tier?
You could give it that order, yes.
Then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell it to help protect tier.
Okay, so you're gonna tell it to run down and guard Tyrn.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna call it to act on your turn now, doing one movement action to go guard Tyrion.
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to do the same thing. Okay. The hound jumps down and immediately obeys and goes to guard Tyrion, and it gets one less action. You still have 2 actions. That's a free action for you. So you still have 2 things you can do.
How far away is... I'm assuming red means bad, yellow means good.
Pretty much, yes.
Well, allied, I should
Yes.
say. I have 2 actions. If I go to here, all right, so that's 10. That's still not close enough. I'd have to go like right here.
You can get there. 12.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just making sure I can reach. I'm gonna go to here.
Okay, you're gonna go there.
Thank you. Yep. And then we are going to do a knife throw on... I don't know. We'll go with this guy right here.
Okay. Oh wait, no, those are good guys.
Oh, those ones are good guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are good guys. Those are the 2 that joined you in the hall. That's why they're red.
Oh, all right. All right, yeah.
So this is your closest one.
Right here? All right. What is he? Oh, he's still in range. It's kind of a
you're
throw,
good.
but we'll go for it. We'll go for it. Yeah, why not? Oh, wait.
What's the range on your knife?
Let me, should be 2060?
Yes, you're good. You can range, no disadvantage. You're good.
All right, make sure I'm targeting the right guy.
Yep.
And then, yeet!
That hits. The hits. So you guys see Mask rush over to this corner, pull his knife out of his back pocket, and flick it over the heads of his allies into this man. Does 5 damage to him. Why does it do you?
Yeah, I don't know. I was targeting him, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's strange.
Click on him as well.
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh, I know what the problem is. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got it. Sorry, it was my fault. I was doing the wrong thing. So you throw the dagger, hitting this guy. It buries into his back because he's prone. Does pretty significant damage to him. He's wounded.
That's 1 attack with the arrow, 1 movement, and then 1 with the knife.
Yep,
So I should
that's
be done.
your 3 turns. Okay, with this happening, you guys see you guys see let me just double check what this works. Okay. Where? What is? Oh, it's that. Okay, so you guys see Yilt step up behind Kaiana. And he says, we'll go now. He then lifts his hand again and a stone pillar shoots out from underneath his feet and from out underneath the feet of Kaiana and pushes them through the air back into this tunnel.
Hey, Destro.
AK Jahal, not AK, Mask Jahal, roll a perception check. You are laying down, you would not see this, AK.
Perception check?
Yep. Nice. You, Ash, more than Jahal, you see the two of them vault into this tunnel, and you see them land about 15 feet down it. You then see Yilt, this golden skinned man, reach back with his hand, his fingers splayed wide. He twists his hand and closes it into a fist, and the rock inside the tunnel pulls together and forms a wall between you and him.
Interesting. He's an earthbender.
They are now out of combat. It is at this point in time that... Oh, wait, you don't have a weapon. You wouldn't be involved either. You're back. Is at this point in time... I'm going to remove you from there as well. Is at this point in time that Tyrn stands up. She gets up, and she is going to rush to the center. That's one movement. She is going to use Merciless. Target this gentleman and thrust into him with a long spear. Except it's not 10 because she has double advantage on that. That will hit, but do you get anything better? No natural 20. So this girl shoves a spear into this girl's back.
Nice.
Doing a pretty decent amount of damage. And that's her turn. Movement, merciless, action. Good, so that is your turn. Then this girl is going to stand back up. Okay. She is going to attempt, she's going to stand up and she's going to attempt to kick. That's going to hit. So she kicks Taryn, doing a little bit of damage, but I'm going to spend focus. I'm going to push her 5 feet back. She's then going to use her other 2 actions to target her from 5 feet away and do run through. Which is then going to immediately miss. So you see her kick her back and try to follow it up with a spear thrust. The spear thrust misses wildly. And Tyrn is left with kind of clutching her gut as she was kicked. That's going to lead us to this bandit, who is going to stand up. Who's at least 10 feet. Gonna stand up and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna go right here. That's one movement. Going to strike with his mace. You have advantage. I gotta remember to click advantage. That'll hit. Gonna strike prone. Actually, you have double advantage because you're prone. Doesn't matter. Going to target that one and hit for not very much damage. So he swings, as he's running, he kind of swings, but he stumbles over the rubble around his feet and doesn't make a lot of impact. But he does do a lot of damage. He's also going to pull out his bow and try to shoot this one standing up because he's got another action. That will miss. So shoots the bow, but bounces off this person's shield. Oh, they're not carrying a shield. It bounces off this person's armor. So no damage there. That's going to lead us to this one, who's going to stand up.
Stand up for your rights to party.
This one stands up. Gonna rush over here and attack this guy with advantage. But you're prone, you have double advantage. That will hit. Do 12 damage. Holy shit, those guys are mean. Yeah, he lops this guy's head off.
Wow.
He runs over. He's got a fanatical grin on his face as he lops this guy's head off, clean off. This guy's dead. Bandit 10 is dead. Remove him from the participant list.
You may not participate.
He's then going to use brace and give people a disadvantage on attacks against him till the start of his next turn. That's him.
Smart.
He's done. This guy is going to get up and attempt to attack this guy. He's going to attempt to trip him first. Which will work. So this guy is now prone. He is then going to make a mace strike against him with advantage. That will hit. That does pretty solid damage. I like that. For you guys. So this guy gets up. He's mad that his buddy is dead. And he gets up, trips him, and then smashes the mace into his shoulder and appears to break this guy's arm. Like, this guy's pretty injured now. That's his turn. That's all 3 actions. This guy is going to then stand up. This guy right here. He is going to... I want it. What do you have? Okay. He is going to rush over to his friend. And target this guy and make a longsword attack. We're not there yet. And that will miss. But what he is going to do is use his inspiring zeal feature to force this guy to do another additional strike. So you see this guy get up and swing at this one and misses, but then he goes, "Get him!" And then this guy next here goes, "Yeah!" and swings his sword again, cutting a big chunk out of this guy's arm. Then it's this guy's turn, who is going to target him as well. Do a long sword strike. That guy's dead. Oh. So you see this guy get out and he swings his sword, killing bandit number 5. Number 5 is no longer on the combat tracker. With that, he is going to then use his movement. How much movement does he have? 25 feet. He's going to use his movement to engage Tyrn. Right there. That's his turn. There's a zealot down there too. Well, I'm gonna move you there then. This is a bad guy. Move him back there. That brings us to this guy's turn, who is going to then stand up, go here, do a longsword strike against this gentleman who I believe is still laying down. Where are you? You're bandit number 6. No, you're bandit 6. No, wait, yeah, you have not gone yet, so he gets advantage. You're still laying down. That's gonna hit. That's a lot of damage. You guys see this guy stand up and swing his sword along the back of this guy's neck. This guy here is barely alive. Then this guy is going to use his inspiring zeal feature for his last action to get this guy to do a strike on Tyrn. Which will miss. This guy swings his sword in a fit of zeal and misses Tyrn. That's that guy's turn. That leads us to Bandit 8, who is going to stand up and immediately... he's gonna do this. He's gonna go 1, 2 here. And target this guy with a mace strike with advantage, because he ran 10 feet. I keep doing the wrong thing. That will hit her. Oh wait, no, it's this one down here. Can you... Oh no, it is that one, because that's an ally. That will hit her and do a little bit of damage. That's wrong. It will hit her and it will... She's kind of favoring her arm a little bit, but it will hit her quite hard. Not very hard, actually. With that... Does he have anything else he can do? Guess he can try to trip her. He'll try to trip her. Ooh, I love that for him. She is prone. You see this guy kick his foot out and knock her to the ground, so she is prone again. That's good. That is wonderful. That's his turn. This archer is then going to take aim at... Oh. I love that. I love that for me. Oh, I didn't know. That's interesting. This one is going to target this wounded one here. I'm really glad I did that. He is going to make a longbow attack with advantage. 16 hits. You see this bandit right here? All dead. That bandit is also no more.
Hey, Pippin. Charlie Crawford ain't with you no more.
That's going to be his entire turn. Actually, he's going to move back and take some cover. Get kind of crowd around the pillar. That leaves this bandit who is going to stand up. Move 10 feet. Target you. Get a... Well, he'll try trip first to get double advantage. That will not function. Nope. So he's just going to get regular advantage on his mace strike. And that will miss as well. Yep. So he gets up and does absolutely nothing. That's going to lead to this second archer. What's his range? Oh, his range is infinite, essentially. He is going to target you, Asha, because you decided to shoot at him. Oh, that was almost a natural 20. He shoots an arrow at you, Asha. And his arrow sinks into your forearm. You take... Wait, why did that not work? That was wrong. Select target. You take 4 damage. As he sinks an arrow into your forearm. He is also going to back up and get a little cover. So these guys now have some cover, so they're going to be a little harder to hit. And that is his current turn. This zealot stands up, rushes over here, targets you. Long sword strike. 19, 12. This guy's dead. Bandit 8 is dead. He does not have anything else he can do. That leaves this zealot, who is going to get up and push to her. Target her. Roll a long sword strike. 15 hits. That's wrong. You see him slash into her. Tyrn is starting to look a little bit wounded. He's also going to use his Inspiring Zeal to get this guy to target her. Well, it's wrong. And do another long sword strike. That will also hit. Tyrn's looking to be quite wounded. And with that, We are back to the top of the turn order. Let me get rid of the dead guys. You have this guy left, and Tiernan. Top of the turn order. Also, by the way, Mask, you no longer have your knife, as it is in one of these guys' shoulders.
Yep.
This guy's shoulder. Jahal no longer has his javelin, as it is in this pillar up here. Would you guys like to go fast or slow? Move.
We're gonna stay.
All these guys to fast. The Zealots want to end this as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna stay slow.
I'm gonna say slow. Jahal is gonna try to go fast.
I think I might actually go fast as well.
Okay. Your puppy didn't get a turn. Why is that? Your puppy should have 2 turns. What would you like your dog to do? I'm going to give it the turn now. Your dog has 2 actions. It can move and bite.
One of the ones that attacked Tiernan, because he was supposed to be protecting her anyway.
So he's going to go up there and target that one. And we will...
I have the thing up. I can use the bite.
Yeah, go for it. You go ahead and do it. So
which
you
one
can
did you
spend
target?
this one right here, unless you want to target a different one.
Yeah, I know. If that's one of the ones that attacked her, then yeah.
Yep, go ahead and do it. You can spend 1 focus to knock the guy prone, but I'm not going to let you do that this turn because we're kind of putting it in the middle. So
yeah.
That will not hit. That won't do damage. So tries to bite him, can't get a good grip, can't do any biting. So
Right.
Do you want your Axe Hound to go fast or slow?
Fast, sure.
Your Axe Hound can go fast.
Can I do that?
Okay.
Or do you do that?
All right.
Oh, there it
With
is. Okay,
that
okay.
being said, we are going to get to the top of the turn order. With Jahal. Jahal is going to jump into this pit. Make an athletics check. Succeed. 10 was the DC. He is going to get back to back with this guy and target the one you had hit and use his second turn to do a poleaxe strike. And whiff it. So Jahal misses. The footing is a little uneven. Can't seem to get hit, so he doesn't do any damage, unfortunately. That's Jahal's turn. Mask, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So the zealots are the ones that we're fighting. The ones that are not zealots. Right?
Anyone in red is now an enemy.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to attack the one that's to the left of
Tiernan?
Tiernan with a bow attack.
Okay.
And not
Oh.
hit.
Wow.
That's gonna whiff.
That's gonna whiff.
One other action.
think I can do this. Right? No. That's 3 on that one, so I can't do that. Have any cover?
Roll a d20 for me.
Roll. Pity.
In the stress of the situation, if you wish, you can use the enhance action and spend 1 investiture, which will enhance your strength and your speed by 1 until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah, sure. So use 1, consume 1. There we go. Yep.
Oh, I'll give you back the one you had. I'll
Yeah,
put it back
no.
before.
Sorry, I realized I could do it because I saw it on the skill thing. I was like, hey, I see that one.
I
So you
accidentally used
are
one of mine just now, and I didn't mean to. I was just trying to read about it.
sure-footed?
Yeah.
So you are enhanced until the end of your next turn. You have not used anything. You just tap sure-footed. It's not that big a deal.
Okay.
Okay, you are currently enhanced at the end. You, in the stress of the situation, you find yourself inadvertently sucking in a little bit of stormlight, breathing it into your body, and enhancing your strength and your speed. And that is your turn.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay. Tyrn is going to get up. She is going to turn to this guy and use an ability called Run Through. She is going to target this one. That will hit that guy. She's pissed. So that will hit this guy. This guy's dead. Which was this? Bandit number 4. This one's dead. Oh. She's also going to target this guy. Um, 21 will also hit. So she is going to literally shove her spear through the first man and into the next one. Shoving it through this guy, killing him. The spear goes into this girl's gut. This girl is looking quite wounded at the moment. About on the same level as Tyrn. And that is her turn. The Spearmaster is then going to get up, move in, target her, do a long spear strike, and not hit. Swings at Tyrn, she misses, that is her turn. The Axe Hound, what would you like the Axe Hound to do? You have 2 actions.
All right, let me grab his window real quick.
Yep.
I mean, I guess probably bite this one right here.
Okay.
Roll.
15 will hit. Did you
Some big
burn
bite
focus? You did not. That is some big bite damage. That's wrong. Reaches out, grabs her leg, and literally rips a chunk out of her calf. She's not happy. As it moves, though, this guy is going to use an ability. Wait. Okay. So we're going to see if that lands. Where was the axe hound again? It was like over here, wasn't it? Or was it there? No, it was there. Did it move?
Yeah, it didn't move. No, it didn't move.
Okay, then you're fine.
It just attacked.
You're fine. No big deal. It has one more action it can move if you wish.
I don't think so.
Okay, you just want it to stay there?
Yeah, I think so.
That is going to lead us to this zealot, who is going to target longsword strike. Ah, no, hits. That's wrong. You see this zealot swing his sword, doing massive damage to this guy. This guy's very wounded. And that is he's going to use brace to give himself to get people disadvantage against him. That's your turn. Then you are going to attack. I'm going to try to trip him. Succeed. That should negate that, so it should be a single mace strike. Gonna miss anyways. Swings his mace, hits the rock coming out of the ground here, clings off of it, doesn't do any damage to him. Gonna lead us to this zealot, who is going to attack Jahal. You should do that with disadvantage. Gonna miss, because Vigilant Stance is awesome. He's then going to use Inspiring Zeal to get this guy to attack him. That will miss. So these two are both attacks whiff. That's him done. That leads to this guy. This guy is going to target and attack Tyrn. Gonna hit. Take a little bit of damage. Tyrn's looking rough. Then gonna use Inspiring Zeal as well to get the Spearmaster to make a attack against your pet. That will miss. Your dog is too slippery. So she makes the Spearmaster here makes a strike at your pet to try to get it away and misses because your pet jumps out of the way and dodges at the last second. Your turn is over. This one is going to target him. Longsword strike. That will hit. This ally is looking pretty rough. Inspiring Zeal as well to have this guy make an attack against Jahal. That will hit. Oh. Jahal takes a big hit. Jahal's looking wounded. That's that zealot done. This archer is going to peek out. And guess we'll target that guy just to get him dead, huh? How about that? Oh, that was almost a natural 20, but wait, is that doesn't count. Okay, that's my fault. Pull back. This one is then going to target that one over there. And is going to use one of its turn to gain advantage and use the rest of it, use its perception and still miss I believe. No, it hits. So you guys see an arrow fly out, piercing this bandit's throat. That bandit is dead. That's that archer's turn. This one is going to turn there and attack. I'm gonna try to trip first. $11 will not work, so it's just going to do a regular mace strike. 13 will not hit, so no damage. No dice. That archer already got a turn because I messed up the turn order. This zealot is going to run down to you, AK, and make a long sword strike with advantage because you are prone, because you took a short turn, and do 6 damage to you. You are no longer a participant. And that is that guy's turn. He cannot do that. That leads us to your turn, AK. AK, you are prone on the ground, having just been hit.
You want to get up?
You'll stand up. Okay, that takes 5 feet of your movement. Got any words you want to say? Just putting that out there.
I mean, I was just sitting here thinking we should try to get them to stand down. Although because you said that, now I'm thinking that there's some other phrase that I need to say.
You guys say whatever you want. Just looking pretty bad. You got Tiernan is pretty wounded. This guy's pretty wounded. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bandits left to kill.
Hmm.
Found it funny that their leader just ran away and left them to, fight us.
Yeah. Hmm.
Not a very leader-like thing to do. Well, actually, it kind of is, but
Yeah, no kidding.
not a very good leader. How about that?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that, actually.
You're gonna try to convince them that their leader doesn't care about them and ran away.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
Okay, so you're gonna use a skill and you're gonna try to persuade them to stand down.
Yes.
Okay. I will give you a decision. You can make a leadership or a persuasion check with disadvantage. These are fanatics.
Okay, let me look. Leadership is 3. Leadership or what?
Persuasion.
I'm higher in persuasion, so I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
Is there a skill I need to use?
No, just use it. It's just one of your actions, so you'll have 2 actions after this.
With disadvantage.
Yes. These guys are fanatics. You stand up and you look them over and you open your mouth to try to tell them that this guy clearly doesn't care about you. But when you look into their eyes, you just see blind fanaticism. You see as if there's just nothing that you can do to convince them, and the words just die on your lips. These guys are not going to stop. They are going to kill you. You have 2 actions left.
Was a good try, sir.
And earlier, Puahu said, "Not without more from you."
You think about Puahu and what she said. You look around, your allies have died. There's a moment you feel as if you have failed them. You remember the words you said when you formed a bond with Puahu: life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination, and you know you need to say something.
It can't be as easy as just repeating that.
As your DM, we talked about oaths at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. And I don't remember the oaths you told me. You told me 2 of them.
I gave you.
I told.
I told you that your order is meant to be steadfast and reliable, and that your oaths are meant to be more binding as they go. So, what would AK? I literally picked this path for you based on your personality.
Mm-hmm.
What would you swear to do?
I would swear to protect everybody.
Everybody, or the people meaningful to you? Because if you say everybody, then you would want to try to end the fighting completely.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I mean. I want everyone on the board right now to survive this.
Okay.
The first attempt failed. I tried that on my own. Maybe Puahu can help me with it,
So
convincing them.
So your goal is to end this without violence.
Yes.
So if we put that in the context of being steadfast and reliant, it might be something along the lines of, I will protect life, or I will uphold life. Or
Yeah, that's what I want.
That's what you want to say?
I want to pull out Puahu and say that.
Okay. You look around you and you feel Puahu in your pocket, sort of kind of pulsing, and you know that this is the moment. You can feel it. You pull her out of your pocket and you look at her, and she's looking up at you, and you say, I will uphold life. And for a moment, she shudders. And everyone in the room sees you burst to life with blinding light as she says, "Your oath is accepted." It is at this point in time that I am going to hand you the Stonesward Second Ideal perk. You get that for free for speaking the talent, so you become empowered for the remainder of the scene. And you can now spend points into the first row of talents. So when you gain a level, you can buy one of those. So you now have 1 additional strength, 1 additional speed. You burst a light in this room.
Thereby blinding everyone?
Blinding most people, as everyone in the room sort of lowers their weapon and looks at you in awe. Because you are quite literally a beacon of light right now. Like, your skin is glowing. It is at this point in time I will allow you to make another check to persuade them to stop.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
I will make it with normal, no disadvantage, as you have basically taken on the appearance of a deity to them. You are glowing the same way Yilt does, so their fanaticism is somewhat dimmed.
Yeah. All right, so here comes the roll.
15. This one up here throws down his weapon. This one over here throws down his weapon and backs off. And they fall down and they just, nope, they're not going to fight. The rest of them, actually this girl would too. This girl throws her weapons down as well. She is incredibly wounded. She's not going to fight that. They all throw down their weapons. The 2 archers and the 3 in the middle are not, these 2 are his bodyguards. They're pretty set on protecting him, and these 3 are not wounded enough to give up.
So where am I with actions now?
I gave that as a
After
free
all
action
that.
for swearing, so I will give you 1 more action. So you can move or attack. So you can move to somewhere else, or you can try to attack somebody.
So they've still got that wild look in their eyes. They're
Yep.
not. There's no amount of persuasion going to do it now.
The ones that are left are not. You have sworn an ancient oath that has not been sworn for very many years. You have burst a light in literal stormlight, and you have tried twice now, and these ones have decided that no, they are not going to stop this fight. So their fanaticism is such that you cannot stop these people from fighting. You recognize that now.
Okay. So can I see the archers up there?
Roll a perception check.
Is that going to take an action?
No.
Okay.
You're looking to see. I'm looking to see if you can see them from your position. Yes, you can see this one. Not this one.
Okay. Then for my last action, I'm going to target this one with the bow.
Okay. Go ahead and target it and roll for me that beautiful bean footage.
I know you were going to say that.
I had to.
I mean, yeah.
No. The angle is just off. You guys see AK move unnaturally fast as your muscles are quickened by Stormlight. You pull the bow out, knock an arrow, shoot it, but you're not used to this feeling yet. You feel alive with energy. You feel like you can jump 10 feet in the air, like you can run a mile in a minute. It's insane, and you let go too quickly, and the arrow clatters off this pillar here, and you miss. Unfortunately. And that is your turn, which will lead us to the top of the turn order. Fast or slow, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm gonna go fast again.
Okay, you're fast. You are empowered until the end of this turn, at least, Mask. You're going to go fast, AK?
Yep.
Everybody's going fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that leads us to the top of the turn order. That leads us to you, AK. AK. You are the fastest character. You are alive with Stormlight. You are aware now that the remaining people on the field are not going to listen to you. You also now have free access to regenerate as you are alive with Stormlight. So if you would like to use regenerate as a free action, you are allowed to, but it will take a point of investiture each time you do.
Let me look at my character and see where I'm at. I'm at 16 out of 25.
So at the start of your turn, you can use investiture to heal your wounds. You can use this free action even if you are unconscious or otherwise prevented from taking action. Spend 1 investiture to recover health equal to 1d6 plus your current tier. Tier is like the level, like kind of like the world tier. We're at level 1 right now, so you would get 1d6 plus 1 health back. I want to point out, you literally have no other use for investiture at the moment.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do that then.
Okay, so go ahead and click that.
Go ahead and click that.
Stormlight actions.
You click the,
okay.
the action.
Regenerate.
There you go. Yep, there you go.
Click that.
There you go, latte.
You get 2 health back.
Woo!
Okay. Now, that was my action, or?
No, that's a free action.
That's
You
free.
can just do that every turn as long as you have investiture.
All right. Well, then this horse head in front of me that just won't quit is going to get some dagger.
All right, go ahead and give him a dagger. Ooh,
Missed.
13 will miss, unfortunately.
Yep.
Again, you're just not used to being this fast, right? Like you go to stab him, but your hand moves quicker and you end up kind of punching him in the chest as opposed to stabbing him because you turn the knife at the wrong moment. You just can't get him hit. You got 1 more action. You can move, take a shot with your bow.
Yeah, I'm going to take another shot at this guy with the bow.
Okay, go for it.
Maybe having done it already, we'll be able to do it right this time. Not so much.
Oh, you got a handle on it now. You guys see AK, he slows down just a touch, right? He's like, okay, I'm moving too fast here. I really want to go, but let's chill. He pulls an arrow, knocks the arrow, targets that archer, and you see an arrow sink into the top. You can see, it's right in the top of his head. That's all you can see of him, and you see an arrow sink into the top of his head, and he falls to the ground, deceased. This archer is gone. That is your turn, AK. Both things. Mask. You've
Yes,
watched
sir.
your allies be decimated. You have watched people you cared about fall. There's blood covering the boards. You watched AK pull his spren out, say something, and then burst a light. There's a wind spren floating around your head. What would you like to do?
I feel like I'm going to be focused on Tyrion, and the first thing that kind of like comes to my mind is seeing her all messed up because she's been hit a lot, hasn't she?
She has. She's been beaten up pretty badly this fight.
Yeah. I feel like the me would want to protect her. And silently, I guess I would probably say an oath to myself of, I will protect her. And then be like, no, I will protect those in need. And she's in need.
You see the eyes of this wind spren glow as it floats down and lands on your shoulder. And says, "My name is Isle, and we are of honor. Your oath is accepted." And you yourself burst a light similar to AK. You feel yourself float up off of the ground. If you look, AK, you literally see Ash's feet come off the ground as he swears his second ideal. You are now empowered for the rest of the scene. AK2, I should also point out that I should have added this little flavor text for you as well. You feel almost as if your feet sink into the stone underneath your feet. But not like it's holding you there, more like it's supporting you. More like you feel more connected to the earth than you ever have before. Ash, as you feel your feet touch down onto the ground, you feel the opposite of AK. You feel almost like the sky is calling you. You look out over outside, and the blue sky, it screams at you to join it. But you don't know how yet. And the spren on your shoulder says, "We will."
We will.
You are currently alive with Stormlight glowing like AK. You have watched people you cared about die, and you have sworn to protect the rest of them. What would you like to do with your two actions, Mask? Asha.
I'm going to target the one that's directly attacking her.
Okay, that would be this one.
Yep. And then I've got my bow still, so
Got
we're gonna...
your bow.
This poor fucker, if I hit it.
Oh, that was so close to a 20. 14 will hit.
Oh, it does!
You shoot your arrow. Flying true, it lands in this guy's throat, and he falls dead. You're left with one action. You can move or do something else. You cannot do another bow shot.
I am still on the ground, or am I still floating?
You're on the ground, but you don't feel... You know how it kind of feels to stand up?
Yeah.
Have you ever been like hanging on the monkey bars or something, and you kind of pull yourself up a little bit, and your feet kind of they're on the ground, but your full weight isn't on the ground?
Yep.
That's what you're feeling right now. It almost feels like the sky is trying to pull you into it.
How much movement do I have? I forget.
You have 30 feet of movement. This guy, all the ones on the outside are out of the fight. They've given up.
How tall is it from like here to here? Like, is that a jumpable thing?
Yes. Roll. Okay, hold on one second.
Well, I gotta get there because I can only move 30 feet. So
Give me a second.
Yep. Yes, my love.
That was food.
It was delicious.
I thought you were saying yes, my love, to me, and I was very concerned.
I would have thought you would have felt privileged for me to call you love.
I'm like, just give me a second. You're like, yes, my love, and I'm like, whoa, okay, hey, thank you.
Did you make him speechless?
He was a little worried.
Oh, I'm your one and only love, and it better always be that way.
Oh, did you hear that, Jay?
I'm so jealous now.
I'm so jealous now. What's up? What can I do for you? Just taking a break.
The oldest is home.
Okay.
And she's being annoying because she just found out that oh my gosh, what's his name?
Mask, would you roll for me a d20, please, if you can?
A D20.
A d20.
Yeah!
Oh, look at that.
Yes! You feel the sky calling you.
Oh, God.
And your feet lift off of the ground. And you feel yourself pulled all the way over there. It's odd. It doesn't feel like flying. It feels like falling. It's terrifying and exhilarating, and it feels right. As your feet hit the pillar of the floor of this walkway, both of these bandits look at you as you float across this gap, in shock. You don't know how you did that, but on a natural 20, I'm gonna give you that.
All right.
All right,
like
but that is your action.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That is your second action. That leads us to Jahal, who watches you fly overhead and goes, "Well, I want to fly too." And then, like, he kind of like tries to jump. Doesn't really work.
There
But he's
you
gonna
go,
target.
dog.
He's gonna target that guy and hit him with a pole axe.
I want to fly too. I love it.
16 hits. 7 damage. He swings his pole axe and hits this guy and goes, "I wanna fly!" He is also then going to use his... Oh wait, no, did he move? No, he didn't move. Yeah, he moved. He moved up. So he does that. He gets this guy. This guy looks very wounded right now. That's his turn, and that's going to lead to Tyrn, who goes, "Who are you people?" And immediately walks away from the two glowing people and attacks this one. 16 will hit, 4 will kill. This bandit is dead. That leads to your Axe Hound, Ash.
He's probably going to attack the one that's next to AK and do his little bitey action.
Okay, he's got to move to do that. Go ahead and
Okay.
target him and do your bite action. You can move him down to directly across.
How many focuses does he have? 2. You know
Yes.
what?
You knock him prone?
Yeah, might as well, just for the sake of it.
Okay, go for
I think
it.
I did that right. Yeah, I did it right. Whoop, whoop. And of course he missed.
Gonna miss. A swing and a miss. Your Axe Hound is not burst alive with Stormlight. So unfortunately,
I was gonna ask that.
No.
actually.
No.
That would be
So that
crazy.
misses. But we got that done. This zealot is dead. That's gonna lead to this bandit who goes, "Who are you people?" And is gonna push up over here and target this guy with a mace strike with advantage because he moved more than 10 feet. That's gonna hit. Hitting this guy across the head. This guy looks fairly stunned. That is going to be his turn. That's going to lead to the archer who watched you fly through the air and is going to try to back down the tunnel and shoot you with an arrow.
You won't get far. There's a wall of stone there.
Yeah, but he just watched you he missed. He just watched you fly through the air. He can't jump down. There's a ledge over here. He can't go towards you. He doesn't want to jump down here with the other glowing person. So his shaking hands caused him to miss. He did not hit you. This zealot is going to target you, AK, and make a rather fanatical swing. And miss. Apparently you are too shiny for him to see. And he is then going to brace. He's going to brace. Get disadvantage on attacks against him. That's going to lead us to the top of the turn order. Who wants to go fast? Who wants to go slow?
Fast.
Fast.
Oh, is it
Going
my turn?
fast? It is now your turn. Yes, everybody's going fast.
All right. Well, obviously, I'm going to target him
Okay.
with. I'm too close for a short bow. It's going to have to be the dagger again, isn't it?
Gonna stab him with his own dagger. I love it. I will say there's something. It is with disadvantage, by the way, because he is braced.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. She finally left the room so I can unmute.
Okay.
So, do I need to right click both the skill test and the damage, or just the skill
No,
test?
just the skill test.
Okay.
No go. Despite how surprised he is, he manages to parry your knife strike. That leaves you with one action. You can take a bow shot, or you can roll a perception check to see if you can see that one.
Okay.
Because he is a different one than you saw before, and it is like 15 feet up, and he's way back there. So roll for me a perception check. Yep, you can see him. You can make an attack against him.
Okay. So I'm going to target this guy. We're going to go right over Ash's left shoulder.
Please roll one so I can make it go into Ash's right shoulder.
God damn it.
That will
It's
miss.
just going to miss.
13's gonna miss. No, 13 hits.
Oh,
Has it?
Yeah, 13 hits. He's dead.
and Ash
Chunk
turns
your
around
arrow.
looking at me like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You took my
Ash,
kill.
you see him you see him shoot a bow at you, and it like clips your shoulder a little bit. You get a little cut, but it heals up right away because of Stormlight. And then you turn around and you see the archer in front of you fall dead onto the ground.
Still killing.
Which is then going to lead us to your turn. Mask.
Yes. Who's left? I mean,
This guy.
It's that dude.
Just that one dude's the only one that's like really left. That's a problem.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
guess what we're gonna do?
Okay.
We're gonna exchange bows.
He's gonna start to flap his arms.
Yeah. Oh wow, I missed.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. Took my kill. Took my shot. Yeah, it is. Yep.
You have one action left. You can move or do something else if you'd like. Give it a shot.
What do we do? What do we have? Let's engage.
You can regenerate, get a little health back if you want. You can try to use a skill. You can jump back down. I'm not going to let you fly again, unfortunately.
That'd be fun. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be cool. But reactive strike, shove. Those are 2 strike. How far? Yeah, that ain't far. That's too far away.
If you want, hold on, give me 1 second. If you want, there is a javelin stuck in the pillar behind you. You can throw it with disadvantage at that guy because Jahal's javelin is stuck in that pillar, if you remember.
You know what? Let's do that.
It's 30 feet for normal, but you're 40, so it would be with disadvantage.
Yeah, and if you roll in that one, it actually sticks in.
If you roll in that one, I'm going to make it stick in Jahal now, yeah. I'm bringing you your javelin back. Here you go.
Let's fuck it. You know what? Let's just do it. I don't care.
Please give me a natural one. Please give me a natural one.
What should I roll with? I guess.
So I will just roll. Are you proficient with javelins?
Probably not.
No. Roll a... What is a javelin? Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. How do I do the type out to make it this? Oh, never mind. I think I got it.
You are...
Yep, I got it. Okay.
Oh, you are. Okay. Roll a d20 and then add 5. It is a light weapon, so roll a d20, add 5. With disadvantage.
How does one added 5?
So if you...
5. There we go. Yep. Okay. I think I got it.
9. No. So you pick up the javelin and you throw it and it lands in the wood right about here. You're not used to using javelins. Worth a shot. Didn't work out.
Something to do. I'm done.
With that in mind, Jahal will go grab his javelin and then go up here and stab this guy.
Hey, thanks for the javelin back.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Nah, it's gonna miss.
What the?
Yeah, 13 misses.
Why can't we kill this guy?
This guy is like impossible to kill. Did he swear oaths? Is he glowing? That's that guy's turn. That leads to Tyrn, who is going to I guess get up there and try? Will 11 hit? 11 will hit. Okay, he's dead. Tyrn comes up, stabs him in the throat, dead. And finally, the last bandit is gone. And with that,
So was that my opportunity? Has my opportunity been spent now?
to what?
I earned an opportunity earlier with a
Oh no,
Inspiration.
D20.
no, you have a plot die you can use whenever you want.
Oh, a plot die. Okay.
Yep, that's what I'm running with. So, in a lot of games, in D&D, you can add an inspiration die, which is like a 1d6 to any roll you want. That doesn't exactly work in this system. So instead, what I'm doing is instead of me telling you when to roll a plot die, I'm saying if you play your character well, you can roll a plot die and just add a opportunity or a complication and make the game more interesting so that you have more control of the game.
Okay.
Because usually what I'm supposed to do is say, okay, so for instance, when you were talking to that girl in the prison cell,
Mhm.
when you told her that you were going to the original, that you were going to bring it back to the original owners, what I should have done as the DM of this game is say, okay, roll a persuasion check and a plot die, and I would see if you'd get a complication or a opportunity or nothing.
Okay.
But instead of me deciding when to do that, I'm letting you guys decide when to do that. So if you play your characters well, then you get the chance to get opportunities or complications, making the game more interesting for you. At least that's the way I feel about it.
Okay. So that's what the plot die just adds to whatever it is that you're doing. So like if you're rolling just for giggles, a perception check, you can choose to roll a plot die with it just to kind of ensure that you get it.
Well, so let's say I have you roll, and the roll you have to get is 10 or above.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you roll like an 8, but an opportunity. It might be, I might say, okay, your perception check, you don't see what you were looking for, but the opportunity means you see something you weren't looking for. So maybe you get a different piece of information.
Okay.
On the other hand, if you say roll like an 18, but you roll a complication, it might be that you get what you want, you get what you're looking for, but it wasn't exactly how you wanted to get it. So like, let's say you were looking to see if a person was sad or not, or like they were unhappy, right? So you roll an 18 and you get a complication. Maybe like a guard bursts in and says, hey, you seem distressed. Are you okay? Right? You learn this person was distressed, but now there's another guard in the scene.
Gotcha. Okay.
So every time you guys have inspiration, I'm saying you can roll a plot die on whatever roll you want.
Okay.
Which I probably should just start the game by giving you each one. That would be way more fun. Yeah, okay. From now on, that's what we're going to do. After this session, every session from now on, you each get one plot die, and playing your characters well gives you another one. That way, you guys have more control over the game. That's what I want to give you guys as much control as possible. So, okay.
All right.
As combat ends, the remaining bandits sort of look at you two in awe. Tyrn and the last live bandit also look at you two in awe. The spectators look at you in awe, and your axe hound is jumping around happily. You feel the strength that you had sort of flow away from you. It leaves. You feel tired, more tired than you normally would after a fight. It's almost like even in that short time, you got used to having that level of energy, and now you feel lethargic, almost. As time goes on, it passes. It doesn't hinder you. You still can move. You still can walk. You can still do all these things, but it takes a couple minutes for you to get back to normal. And at this point, I'm going to say that you all have reconvened. You have lined up the zealots as they need to be. You've reconvened. And Tiernan is looking over Ash and Zeno with awe and trepidation, and Jahal is asking you both how you did that, and he wants to do it now.
I just did it. I don't know.
I don't know. It just happened, dude.
Which at this point in time, I am going to, because he said the first words, I'm going to say, well, fine. Let's just bring this place to justice. And that is going to be my point to give him his first point into Skybreaker. Skybreakers are all about justice. And I'm about justice. Because I want a Skybreaker. So here is what is going to happen. By fighting for justice, he has attracted the attention of a spren for himself. He does not know which. He has sworn the first oath, and he has now attracted his spren. But he is behind you guys, and that is going to be his next level. There is a little bit more going, but it's about 540, so we're going to call it today.
Okay.
You can either gain a level now, or we can do it at the start of next session.
Do it at the start of next session.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You each will be able to pick a talent from your respective radiant skill trees if you wish. Not the second ideal talent, as you already have that. But for you, Zeno, you can take Stone Spear, you can take Memories of Stone, you can take Tension Parry, or you can take Stormlight Reclamation. For you, Ash, you can take Stormlight Reclamation, you can take Binding Strike, you can take Reverse Lashing, you can take Flying Ace, or you can take Gravitational Slam. It is at this point that I will give you both a little bit of insight into your classes, or the choices that you have made. You Ash are now bonded with an honor spren. Not a win spren, an honor spren. You carry with you, you now have a little bit of insight into what that means. You carry with you the surges, that is what your abilities are called, of gravitation and adhesion. So you have the ability to control gravity, and you have the ability to control how things are adhered together. So, for instance, Binding Strike, when you hit it with a melee attack, you can spend Investiture or 2 Focus to infuse adhesion into the target, the object the target is holding or wearing. So, for instance, you can strike a person with your sword, and you can put adhesion onto their shoes, sticking them to the floor. And there is no roll, it just happens. So those are the things that you can control. The other thing too is you can control gravity for not just yourself, anybody you touch, you can control gravity for as well. I would highly recommend you look through your class now. It is a good time to do that. For you, my stone sword, you have the surges of cohesion and tension. Cohesion has much to do with the earth. For reference, the cohesion or the surge that Yilt used when he closed up the stone wall and caused a stone spear to come up through the ground is cohesion. Tension has to do with things like friction. So you can, from what I understand, you can cause things to sort of like slide off of each other or move apart. These things give you a very large control over the earth beneath your feet, as you can cause boulders to slip and slide around. If I recall, I am not perfectly up and up. Tension can be used to turn even the softest materials into powerful weapons or armor. Okay, so it's more like you're controlling the molecular structure, the tension between molecules and stuff like that. Okay, now I'm aware. So it gives you a large control over the earth. Stone's Ward are very earth-focused. So you two have picked essentially opposite paths. This would be a very good time to review in the handbook your classes if you can, and figure out how you would like to use these abilities and which ones you would like to pick, because again, you will be picking one next Sunday. All right.
Yeah, I've got it narrowed down to 3 already.
Okay. I like that. 3 is good. Okay. Is there any other questions you guys would like to have for me before we end session?
Nope, but it was an incredibly fun session. You did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I told you that I had some interesting stuff for this one, and I didn't follow the book. I was supposed to just remove all of the bandits and the zealots, aside from like 2 zealots, and let you guys fight, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna give you an army and I'm gonna make you say O's. So that made me happy. That worked out great. You guys did absolutely beautifully. That was phenomenal. I'm really sad this map didn't work out, because I was hoping I would be able to put you on the map and then have you guys do a little bit and then have you fight. And then after the first couple of turns, then break the map. But because of that, I had to do it this way.
It's all right.
I'm sad.
Hey, don't forget about our spectators. I can't wait to hear what our storyteller has to say about all what he just witnessed.
There's
fuck.
Yep. There's going to be yep. So the way this ends is the Tiernan and the bandit are kind of looking at you in awe, and you guys are preparing to talk to the last 3 bandits, but these guys are up here kind of trying to figure out what they're supposed to do. So we're going to end session on this scene, and if you have no other questions, then we will call it.
Very good. Thank you very much.
No, thank you guys. It was a blast as always. How are you guys liking this system so far? Pretty good? Like D&D a little more? I'd like your opinion. So,
I mean, I'm used to D&D, but this system ain't bad. I like the speed thing. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know enough about either system to be able to really tell the difference. This seems about like the old one to me. Both are fun, and
they're all D20 systems, so they play roughly the same. It's the details that make that change.
I will say the Foundry feels really good.
Yeah,
because I played on a couple other ones and they were kind of clunky. This feels pretty decent.
Yeah, Foundry is awesome. I did a bunch of research